A strange object from deep space is rapidly approaching our sun. Over the past month, all of Earth's most powerful telescopes have focused on this single unusual light in the sky. Astronomers hoped for answers, but what they observed only raised more questions. Time is running out. Soon, this object will be hidden behind the sun's glare, leaving us with an unsolved mystery. What exactly is it? Officially, it's called 3I Atlas, which means the third interstellar object originating from beyond our solar system. Scientists aren't sure exactly which star it came from, but they believe it originated in a very old region of the Milky Way. From a distant solar system, possibly twice as old as our sun. This is only the third interstellar visitor we've ever observed. The first was Oumuamua, a cigar-shaped object that entered our solar system in 2017. Its nature remains a mystery, but it was undeniably unusual. Then came 2I Borisov, which was far less exotic. It resembled and behaved like a typical comet, albeit one from another star. 3I Atlas, however, is shaping up to be the strangest, yet it was first officially detected on July 1st, 2025. By the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, ATLAS, giving the object its name. At that time, it was between the orbits of Jupiter and Mars, closer to Jupiter. Later, scientists discovered that it had actually been captured in images by the Transiting Exoplanet Survey Satellite, TESS, on May 7, 2025, though initially unnoticed. Back then, it was traveling between Saturn and Jupiter, which gives us an idea of how fast it moves. To put its speed in perspective, NASA's Voyager probes took 1823 months to reach Jupiter. But 3I Atlas traveled the same distance in just a few months. It passed near Jupiter in May, passed Mars in September, and will make its closest approach to the Sun on October 29, 2025. Before returning near Jupiter by spring 2026, its speed confirms its interstellar origin. Traveling too fast to be captured by the Sun's gravity, a hyperbolic trajectory. Observations from TESS showed that even beyond Jupiter, 3I Atlas appeared unusually bright and continued to brighten over several weeks. This behavior is unlike typical comets, which are primarily frozen water mixed with rock and dust. Comets develop a glowing cloud, or coma, as their ice sublimates, transitions directly from solid to gas when warmed by the sun. Usually, this happens only near the asteroid belt. Past Jupiter, yet 3I Atlas was already bright and increasing in luminosity, while still beyond Jupiter, suggesting early sublimation. If it is a comet, it behaves differently than any we've seen. Unlike Oumuamua, which showed no coma, or 2I Borisov, which followed typical cometary behavior, 3I Atlas is proving completely unusual. As observations continued through July and August. The coma developed a tail, as expected, but pointed in the wrong direction, toward the sun. Typically, the solar wind blows comet tails away from the sun, like air pushing a dog's face out a car window. But 3I Atlas's tail defied this logic, puzzling astronomers. To investigate further, telescopes including Hubble, James Webb, Sphere-X, and TESS were trained on the object. New insights revealed the coma consists almost entirely of carbon dioxide, CO, with a CO-to-water ratio of 8:1 to 16 times higher than normal comets. The cloud surrounding the object spans up to 300,000 kilometers, nearly half the sun's diameter, suggesting the solid core may also be larger than initially estimated, possibly 46 kilometers across. The strange findings don't stop with its unusual tail and CO-rich coma. Observations made with a very large telescope, VLT, in Chile revealed something even more bizarre. The coma contains nickel, but almost no iron. This is puzzling because nickel and iron are normally found together in cosmic objects. They are forged in the hearts of dying stars and scattered across The galaxy by supernova. Seeing nickel alone is almost unheard of, except when humans deliberately separate the metals in industrial processes. How it ended up in 3I Atlas without iron remains a mystery. Naturally, this has sparked speculation about alien involvement. Some theories suggest that 3I Atlas could be an artificial spacecraft. The rapid increase in brightness near Jupiter might indicate sublimation caused by its high CO content, or, more speculatively, the object could be turning on its own lights. Other ideas are even more exotic. Perhaps it's a giant living organism, metabolizing space dust and gas while releasing CO as a waste product. It could be a spacecraft or probe populated by living organisms exhaling CO, creating the enormous cloud observed. Although these explanations are unlikely, the unusual observations, especially the nickel without iron, make it impossible to rule out extraordinary possibilities completely. Scientists are racing to gather as much data as possible before the object becomes invisible behind the sun dot in early October. 3I Atlas will pass within 28 million kilometers of Mars, close enough for 2 European orbiters, the Mars Express and ExoMars Trace Gas Orbiter, to take high-resolution images. While these won't be close-ups, they should distinguish the central object from the surrounding gas cloud and give a better idea of its shape. After that, in late October, it will pass behind the sun from Earth's perspective, making it unobservable until December. Finally, on March 16, 2026, it will fly past Jupiter again at a distance of 53 million kilometers. There's even a possibility of intercepting it with NASA's Juno spacecraft, which has been orbiting Jupiter since 2016. The study of 3I Atlas promises to answer some questions, but inevitably raises many more. Its unusual chemical composition, hyperbolic trajectory, CO-dominated coma, and anomalous tail direction make it one of the strangest interstellar visitors ever observed, no matter what we discover. 3I Atlas challenges our understanding of celestial objects and reminds us that the universe is full of mysteries, some possibly alien, some just extraordinary beyond our imagination.